When it comes to the appearance of your vagina, most people believe aging is simply inevitable and out of their hands, but nothing could be further from the truth. The unfortunate reality is that many everyday habits are silently accelerating the process of her looking older. The good news? The moment you stop these harmful practices, you have the power to reverse the damage and not only maintain but enhance her youthfulness, firmness, and glow. So if you're a woman over 60 looking for solid advice on intimate care, keep listening. I'm Dr. Leah Parker. I'm a gynecologist and intimate health psychologist with over 30 years of experience helping women understand their bodies and enjoy the best intimate life possible. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I'll be revealing the 6 baddest habits that make your vagina look older and how you can avoid them completely. Doctors are shocked by the effects of these everyday mistakes, and by knowing all 6, you can make sure you protect and even renew your intimate health. Before we dive in, let me ask you to please like this video and come down to the comments with me for a moment. Tell me where you're watching from and what time it is. This isn't just a ritual, it's our way of building a supportive community across the globe. If you want to take your journey even further, check out my guides linked down below. There's a guide called Reconnection, all about mastering masturbation after 60, and another guide called The Art of Touch, which explores everything the hands can do for self-pleasure. Right now, for Black Friday, both guides are on sale for a limited time. We're starting at number 6 and counting all the way down to number 1, which is the absolute worst thing you can do to your vagina. Right now at number 6, we're talking about products that look harmless, but quietly damage your vaginal tissue: harsh lubricants, saliva, aggressive soaps, scented cleansers and wipes. They're often marketed as fresh or clean, but in reality, they disrupt your natural balance and cause dryness, irritation, and even premature aging over time. If you've seen my video on lubricants, you already know which formulas actually support your unique body and concerns. And if you haven't watched it yet, I'll link it at the end so you can check it out with one click. But as a general rule, gentle water-based lubricants are still the safest choice. All these damaging habits contribute to premature aging because they worsen the natural decline in estrogen that women experience after menopause. Estrogen is crucial for maintaining the elasticity, moisture, and protective lining of vaginal tissues. When you use harsh lubricants, saliva, or aggressive cleansers, you strip away the delicate balance, natural moisture, and loss of firmness. Over time, this causes the vaginal skin to look thinner, less supple, and more fragile, exactly the signs of an aged vagina. Let's move on to number 5. What you wear and eat plays a far bigger role in your intimate health than most people realize. First, let's talk about your underwear, the fabric and fit you choose every morning. Your vaginal tissue is delicate, like a garden that needs just the right environment to thrive. Breathable, soft fabrics act like rich soil, allowing air to flow freely and keeping things fresh. By contrast, tight elastic bands and synthetic materials trap heat and moisture. This creates a warm, damp environment that encourages irritation and infections. Over time, this hidden stress quietly wears down the natural resilience of your most sensitive tissues. The right underwear is like the perfect protective cover for your garden. Choosing the correct fit and natural fabrics helps reduce unnecessary friction and prevents bacterial growth. Ill-fitting underwear, or pieces made from harsh synthetic fibers, rub against your vaginal area, causing tiny irritations that accumulate over time. These micro-injuries weaken the skin's strength and protective barrier, accelerating premature aging. But remember, fabrics and fit are just one part of the picture. Now let's shift to the food you eat, because your diet profoundly affects vaginal health, often in surprising ways. Foods rich in antioxidants, omega fatty acids, and probiotics work like superfoods for your vaginal flora. Antioxidants, found in colorful fruits and vegetables, protect your cells from damaging molecules called free radicals. Omega fatty acids abundant in fish and nuts help keep your skin soft and elastic. Probiotics, the good bacteria in yogurt and fermented foods, replenish and maintain a balanced vaginal environment, lowering the risk of infections. What if I told you that some everyday foods quietly sabotage your intimate health? Certain items disrupt your vaginal pH, the acid-alkaline balance critical for a healthy ecosystem, leading to irritation and imbalance. Sugary treats and processed starches encourage the growth of harmful bacteria and yeast, throwing your vaginal flora out of sync. Hidden additives in packaged foods worsen inflammation and dryness. If you want a clear, short guide on what to eat and what to avoid for your intimate well-being, comment below, and I will try to prepare a free guide just for you. But there is more. Lesser-known nutrition tips can actively nourish your vagina, promoting elasticity and soothing inflammation. Staying well hydrated is a simple yet powerful step. Water maintains tissue moisture and supports blood flow. Adding anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric and ginger to your meals gently calms raw or irritated tissues. Even small, consistent changes in your diet can make a lasting difference in vaginal softness and health. So what do you think? Comment 1 if you agree that what you wear and eat profoundly impacts your intimate health, or 2 if you disagree. This conversation is just beginning, and the next habits will reveal more surprising secrets about protecting and renewing your most sensitive tissues. Coming in at number 4, this one might surprise you. Pain is often seen as just an unwelcome nuisance, a momentary discomfort that must be pushed through to enjoy intimacy or care routines. But what if I told you that pain is actually one of your body's most important warning signals? It is nature's way of telling you that something is not right, that your intimate tissues might be at risk of damage. Ignoring this signal does not make the pain disappear. It can even quietly pave the way for chronic problems. Many women believe they have to tolerate discomfort or even pain during intimacy or self-pleasure to maintain their relationships or personal routines. This is a dangerous myth. Pushing through pain often causes your body to tense, blood flow to decrease, and tissue damage to increase. Instead of enhancing pleasure, it lowers your ability to fully enjoy intimate moments. I also see a lot of women mentioning this dull sensation in the comments. Have you ever experienced that numb, muted feeling? And for the men listening, is this something your partner has ever dealt with, as far as you know? Listening to your body is simpler than it sounds, as it requires a shift in mindset. Pay attention to signals like sharpness, burning, or persistent soreness, and do not dismiss them as normal or inevitable. Adjust your touch accordingly, slow down, use less pressure, or try different products made for sensitive skin. Sometimes pausing is the best action you can take, giving your tissues a chance to relax and respond positively. These small conscious changes can transform your experience from one of tension and avoidance to one of trust and pleasure. Mastering this self-awareness is empowering because it turns pain from an enemy into a guide. When you learn to read and respect your body's signals, you gain control over your pleasure and protect your intimate health. It's a form of communication, a dialogue between you and your body that helps you tailor care and intimacy to what feels right in the moment without forcing or rushing. This approach leads to greater satisfaction and fosters a deeper connection with yourself. However, embracing pain as a message also requires patience and kindness, two qualities too often overlooked in intimate health. Healing does not happen overnight, and your body may need time to rebuild strength and resilience after long-term strain or injury. A loving attitude towards yourself, giving permission to slow down, explore gently, and heal steadily is crucial. So as you notice these subtle signs and begin to adapt, remember you are rewriting the story of your intimate health. Pain is your body's way of protecting you. At number 3, we have one of the most overlooked secrets to vibrant intimate health: skipping nourishing care. Many women rush through or even skip this vital step, not knowing that what you do after intimacy or cleansing can make all the difference. Using natural oils like organic coconut, jojoba, or almond oil soothe irritation, lock in moisture, and help to repair tiny damages that happen every day. But the magic does not stop with just oil. Establishing a nightly massage ritual can transform how your intimate tissues feel. A gentle, deliberate massage improves blood flow, encouraging your body to deliver the nutrients needed for skin to stay elastic and youthful. This ritual is a small but powerful act of self-love that preserves the softness most women fear fades away with age. It's not just about the products on the vagina, but also the blood flow and the intention to give care to your body before you go to sleep. Besides, there is the calming effect it has on both body and mind. If you want to make this care truly effective, a high-quality vaginal moisturizer can be your new best friend. You will find a link to a recommended product in the description below. This moisturizer works to keep your intimate skin hydrated and glowing, replenishing moisture lost through daily cleansing and the natural aging process. Unlike regular lotions, these products are specially formulated to support the delicate balance and pH of your intimate areas, allowing you to feel fresh, comfortable, and cared for every day. Ignoring this crucial aftercare disrupts your body's natural healing process. When you skip it, dryness sets in, tissues become fragile, and the signs of aging become more obvious. It is like leaving your skin exposed to harsh weather without protection. Over time, this neglect can lead to a loss of elasticity and an uncomfortable, irritated feeling that most women describe but rarely know how to fix. So how do you build an effective routine? It's simple, but powerful. In the evening, while you're already in bed, keep your vaginal moisturizer on your nightstand. Take just 5 minutes to gently massage it in. No, nothing weird. This is self-care, not self-pleasure. Any leftover cream, just rub it on your hands, so you don't even have to get up to wash them. Sliding into second place, here is a truth many of us do not want to hear, especially while you may be watching this right now sitting comfortably in your favorite chair. Sitting for 8 hours a day is something most of us just do without thinking. But this habit quietly steals away the blood flow your most intimate tissues desperately need. Blood is not just a red liquid, it's the life force carrying precious oxygen and nutrients that keep your vaginal tissues healthy, soft, and glowing. Cut off this flow for too long, and those tissues begin to lose their vitality, becoming dull, less elastic, and more prone to showing signs of aging far sooner than they should. It can feel tough to face, but this reality is one of the biggest hidden threats to your intimate health. Incorporating movement does not mean drastic lifestyle changes or intense workouts. Even small, simple stretches and easy movements throughout your day can create immediate benefits. Gentle pelvic tilts, walking breaks, seated leg stretches, or gentle yoga poses can make a big difference. These movements stimulate blood and lymph flow, reduce pressure, and encourage healing processes. The key is consistency and mindfulness, regularly interrupting long sitting periods to show your intimate areas the care they deserve. Before I show you how to sneak more small movements into your day, I need to give you a heads up about what's coming at the end of this video. We're revealing the #1 worst thing you can do to your vagina, and trust me, it's going to feel uncomfortable, maybe even taboo. For the men listening, you'll definitely want to hear this, and even for women, it's super important. But before I reveal this, I want to make sure you know that you can actually undo some of the damage done by long periods of sitting. Small, simple stretches and easy movements throughout your day can create immediate benefits. Gentle pelvic tilts, walking breaks, seated leg stretches, or gentle yoga poses stimulate blood and lymph flow, reduce pressure, and encourage healing processes. The key is consistency and mindfulness, regularly interrupting long sitting periods to show your intimate areas the care they deserve. Facing this reality is a good step towards a vibrant, lasting, intimate health. It might be uncomfortable to realize how your daily habits contribute to aging, but empowerment begins with awareness. That's why I want you to tell about the final thing. #1 on the list. The topic that many women feel hesitant to discuss, but is absolutely essential for intimate health: sexual and self-pleasure activity. It might feel uncomfortable to open up about it, especially when society often whispers that such topics are private or taboo. But the truth is, how often you engage in sexual or self-pleasure activity has a profound effect on the health and elasticity of your vaginal tissues. This is one of those powerful connections between pleasure and wellness that far too many women overlook. The secret many do not realize is that too little arousal, whether alone or with a partner, starves your intimate tissues of vital blood flow. Regular arousal sends a nourishing rush of oxygen and nutrients to your vaginal area, keeping the tissues supple, firm, and youthful. Without this engagement, blood flow slows and tissue elasticity can decrease, leading to dryness, discomfort, and visible signs of aging. This is why maintaining sexual health is not just about desire, it is deeply tied to physical well-being. Opening up conversations about sexual and self-pleasure activity helps dispel shame and confusion. Sharing your experience here in the comments, a safe space for everyone who wants to get informed about the female body, female health, and female pleasure. Because after all, we didn't get taught this in school, and women's experiences have been kept quiet for far too long. It's time to change that.